Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alejandra. Today I am really happy and excited because today, August 25th, it's my 3rd year wedding anniversary, and in a couple of months on December 25th, it will be my 9th year anniversary all together with my husband. Today I'm going to tell you my experience of dating and being married with an autoimmune disease, in my case, scleroderma. So my husband and I met back in April 2011. When we started talking, we realized that we had a lot in common. We liked the same sports, we rooted for the same team, we actually live really close to each other, and we were always talking, and for a couple of months we talked, and on December 25th 2011 we officially started dating. When we started dating, I already had symptoms that I had scleroderma, but I had no idea that I had scleroderma. And 3 months after we started dating, I was diagnosed with scleroderma. He was actually the first person I called after telling my mom, who was with me in the appointment, that I had scleroderma. I called him crying because I had no idea what it was. I was really scared. I didn't know what was going to happen with me. And he told me that everything was going to be okay, that he was going to help me, he was going to support me, and that we were going to find a way so I can feel better. In the beginning, I was really scared and embarrassed because I was always tired. I was always in pain, and I always had to take medication. I was going to a lot of doctor's appointments. My body changed physically. It was a lot of changes that happened really quick, and I thought that it would be better if we were not together because I didn't know what was going to happen with me. And he told me that no matter what was going on, that he supported me, that he wanted to be with me, and that together we were going to find a way for me to be healthy. And we continue dating. When my body started to change because I started gaining weight because of the steroid medication that I was on, which I am still on today, I was really insecure about myself. I was really insecure because I was gaining a lot of weight. I wasn't the same person that he had met a couple of months before. I just didn't feel pretty, and he didn't care. He didn't care that I was gaining weight. He didn't care that my body was changing. All he wanted to do is be with me. He always told me that he didn't care how I looked, that he wanted to be with me because of the person that I was, not by the way that I looked. And he always helped me, always supported me, and up until this day he tells me how pretty I am every day. So after I got diagnosed with scleroderma, we continued to date like a regular couple, but it was really hard for me because we wanted to go to the movies, and I always had to carry an extra sweater because in the movie theaters they put the AC and I will be in pain. Or if we wanted to go bowling, I couldn't bowl because my hand was always swollen and I couldn't hold the ball. We realized that we were not a regular couple, that I had special needs, but it did not stop him from being with me. We figured out ways to go out for me to be safe. Like I said, extra sweaters. If we wanted to go bowling, we went with friends, and I wouldn't bowl, but I would still have fun because I was with my friends and my boyfriend. We wanted to go to a theme park or any place that I had to walk and I couldn't walk. We also bought a wheelchair, so he will push me around, and until this day I still use my wheelchair, and he always pushes me around. He has never ever complained about pushing me, and we just figure out ways that we could still go out and be together, and I will be safe and I wouldn't be in pain and I will be comfortable. So that first year of dating was really hard and different for both of us. And I remember that after that first year, I knew that this was the man I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Because he has been there since the beginning. He has always helped me. He always supported me. He always understood me, and he never judged me. He never once complained about anything. And I knew that he was the man I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. So 5 years into our relationship, we officially got engaged. It was one of the happiest days of my life, because I knew since the beginning that this was the right man. He always supported me. He always helped me. He understood me. He, like I said, never once has he complained about me being sick or anything. So when we got engaged, I knew from the start that I wanted to marry this guy. So we got engaged, and a year later, we got married. When we started planning our wedding, I think it's every girl's dream to have their big fairy tale wedding. And like, I'm a big Disney fan. So of course I wanted it to be Disney themed. And I had a Mickey and Minnie kissing theme. And he agreed with everything. He said that I can do the wedding however I wanted, that he was going to support me. And I remember planning this wedding. It was really exciting for me. I planned it with my mother and my godmother. They're the ones that helped me, and of course my husband. But I remember when I started planning the wedding, I wanted this fairy tale wedding since the beginning. But when I started planning it, I really got nervous because with scleroderma, it's like a roller coaster. You have your good days, you have your bad days. You have your days that you can do certain stuff. You have your days when you can't even get out of bed. So I was scared that I was going to plan my wedding, and the day of the wedding, I was not going to be healthy enough to walk down the aisle. So I started thinking maybe I shouldn't have this big wedding that I dreamed about my whole life. Maybe I should just have a small intimate court wedding soon, when I knew that I was going to be gay. But then when I talked to my husband about the idea of not having my dream wedding and having a smart court wedding, he didn't agree. He said no, that I deserve to have a big wedding that I always dreamed of. I told him that I was scared. What if I wasn't healthy enough to walk down the aisle? And he said that it did not matter. He said that if he had to push me in my wheelchair down that aisle, I was going to have the wedding that I dreamed of. And I did. I did have my big fairy tale wedding with close family and friends. Another thing that was in my mind was my wedding dress. Why? Because like I said, since the beginning of my diagnosis, I have gained a lot of weight. I wasn't concerned of how I was going to look because I accept myself, I accept my body, and I love the way I look. But I was more concerned about me gaining weight, and my dress was not going to fit the day of my wedding. So when I went to choose my wedding dress, I went with my mother. I found the dress that I wanted, and I told the salesman that I wanted to buy a size bigger because I did not know how I was going to be the day of my wedding. And they said that everything was going to be fine, that they were going to work with me, that they were probably going to do alterations a month before and 2 weeks before to make sure that my wedding dress fit on my wedding day. And yes, my wedding dress fit on my wedding day. So the day of my wedding was approaching, and I remember that I prayed and prayed a lot that I will be able to walk down the aisle, that I will be able to enjoy my wedding day, the wedding that I have been planning with my husband for months. And I just wanted to be happy and healthy that day. And the wedding day came, and thank God I was healthy enough to walk down the aisle. I enjoy my wedding with my husband, with my family, with my friends. It was a really, really great day for me. The next day, The next day comes and we're at the hotel room with my husband, and I cannot get out of bed. I was really tired. I was in so much pain, and I was like, I didn't care. I didn't care because the day before I had one of the best days of my life. I was like, thank you for letting me enjoy one of the best days of my life. I didn't care that I couldn't get out of bed, that I was in pain, because I had just had one of my dreams come true. So then time passed and I joined this wonderful foundation, the Southern California chapter, and my husband supported me from the beginning. He supported me going to support group meetings. He went with me whenever he could. When I became a support group leader, he supported me. He was proud of me because he knew that my whole life I wanted to help people, and this was the way for me to help people. And he always helped me with events that we had, our walks, when we had other things to with the foundation. He was there to help me, support me, and I am really happy with him. He is a really great man, a hardworking man that has helped me so much, that has understand that I have scleroderma, that has never judged me, that has never complained about me not being able to get out of bed, or me canceling things that we had planned because I have been sick. He has always making sure that I am good, that I am healthy, that whatever I need, he is there for me. The reason that I am telling you my story of dating and being married with a chronic disease, in my case scleroderma, is because I wasn't a support group leader, a youth support group leader, and one of the topics was if anyone was married or had a boyfriend or girlfriend, and out of maybe 10 or 12 members, only about 3 of us raised our hand that we were. And I was really surprised, and they told me that it was really hard to date while having scleroderma, because not a lot of people understood, and not a lot of people knew what it was and was willing to sacrifice themselves to help you. And I was in shock because, like I said, me and my husband have been together for 9 years. He had been with me when I got diagnosed, and he had always supported me and helped me. So I thought that maybe a lot of people would do the same thing, but I guess not. And I want to remind everyone that there is great people out there that will help you and will support you and will understand you, because I think the main thing is to be understood. You know, not a lot of people understand that sometimes you can't go out, sometimes you have to be in bed, you have a million doctor's appointments, or you're taking 50,000 medication. Not a lot of people understand that, but there is people that do understand that. And I would like to leave a special message to my husband. I know he is watching this video because he watches all my videos and supports me with everything. And I would like to tell you, babe, happy 3rd year wedding anniversary. Thank you for always helping me. Thank you for always supporting me, for understanding me. You are a great man. I am the happiest wife. Thank you for always taking care of me and making sure that I am always happy and I have everything that I need. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. And I hope that everyone enjoys my story. Don't forget to give your like, subscribe down below, and leave any comments if you would like to know more about me or about scleroderma. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.